Who's been occupying this house, and why are they burning it?
Well, it's God, I don't know how many different people live there. one bunch with a bunch of dopies running drugs and that sort of stuff.
So, do you know why they're burning it now?
Well, Dave thinks it ain't worth trying to fix up, and to get rid of it, why gives these guys so rather than just go in and tear it down, why he donated it, and this will lower his taxes on that piece of property.
What are all the different crews that are represented here today?
Thomas Creek West Side, Lakeview Fire Department, Blue Cliffville Reach, and we've got some employees out of and then our IC over here is Battalion Chief out of Columbus Falls that blew up here to begin with.
Tell me about some of the training and everything that's going to go on here today.
This is the culmination of two Firefighter 1 academies that Thomas Creek West Side put on, Lakeview Fire Department put one on. And this is kind of our, it's not part of the Firefighter 1 class, but it allows these people that haven't had any fire experience to go in there and kind of get an idea of what it is, what it's like to be in that building when it's hot, and we kind of give them an idea. You can get a room that's burning pretty good, and it doesn't take a whole lot of water to knock that fire down. And that's kind of what we want them to experience in a controlled environment before they do it on a real fire. And this way, if we find people that are a little bit claustrophobic because of the mask, or they're not comfortable in there, then we find a different job for them to do that might be from the outside of the building. So what we're going to do here is we got several rooms in there. We're going to set some fires in there. We're going to let them build up. We're going to have a team inside. We're going to have a backup team out here. We got a couple of a safety guy inside. We've got several safety guys on the outside. We've got a ventilation crew. So you got basically 3 crews working at one time. You got your interior crew, your attack crew. You got your backup crew. If anything goes awry, they're there to go in, and then you got your ventilation, because they're going to ask to ventilate at a certain point. We'll ventilate it, see how our fans are, and everything else.
Okay. So why this property?
You know, it's hard to get properties, you know, and this isn't the ideal piece of property to have. You know, we had to prep the other house just, you know, to keep the reflective heat damaging the structure. But, you know, for every 3 requests I get, generally I turn down most of them. But it's an invaluable experience, especially for new firefighters. And we've got a bunch of new firefighters. If you look at a lot of the turnouts and some of the black helmets and white helmets, we've got a lot of new people. And it's great training for them. And you know, some people find they just might not be the job that they want to do.
So how many of these training fires do you typically do over the course of the year?
We're lucky if we can get one of these maybe every 5 years.
Okay.
They don't come around very often.
So it is a really valuable training experience.
Yeah.
Any other information about what's going down? Maybe some of the equipment or some of the training techniques that are being used?
Basically just hose and water and keeping the guys safe. I mean, we're trying to control it real well. We set small fires in there. We let them build up a little bit. And then we knock it down. Hopefully they don't put enough water on it where it takes a long time to get it started again. Each room we might get 2, maybe 3 sets out if everything goes right.
So the idea then is to set fires, then put them out, then set them again, so that you can get multiple training runs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because we've got 6 teams that we need to go through there, and we'd like to get them in there a couple times if we can, kind of give them a little bit of experience. And then we got other people that just like going in there too. What we're trying to simulate is showing how that heat will build up and it'll start working its way down. that's why we go in there and we're going in very low, and everybody's crawling in. Back in the room where it's burning now, up high there, it might be 1,700 degrees or more.
So who brought the weenies and s'mores? Is that part of the standard equipment that comes with?
That would be nice.
Each crew from the 6 different fire teams that are here are going to get a chance to run through the same room and go through the same drill?
Everybody, all 6 teams is going to do the same type of program. You're going to have an attack crew, you're going to have your backup crew, you're going to have your ventilation, and then we've got 2 that are staging, and then they'll go in the loop, and we'll just kind of keep going as much as we can.
Are they being graded or tested? Is there any sort of a performance evaluation? Or
not on this. We did all of our performance evaluations for the firefighter one yesterday at the station.
Okay.
And that's 5 different tasks. And that's the battalion chief from Klamath Falls. He's actually a liaison from BPSST that has to be over here. He doesn't administer the thing. He just oversees it to see that we're doing it properly. And,
okay.
And then he'll turn in the proper paperwork, and we'll get our, or they'll get their certification. So the ideal house that we want to burn is to have something. We don't want to have all kinds of holes in it and stuff like that, because if we start a fire and it happens to get up in the attic, we can't control it.
Right.
And like on this burn, if we end up getting a fire in the attic, our training stops as far as sending people in. Once it hits the attic and we're in the attic, then we're going to pull back and we're actually just going to burn the building. We won't be sending anybody in.
Okay.